सब्सक्राइब कीजिए ध्येय आईएएस चैनल को और बेल आइकन को दबाइए लेटेस्ट वीडियो सबसे पहले देखने के लिए।
Ladakh, a high-altitude region in the northern parts of India, is in the limelight currently due to India-China conflict. The incident took place at Galwan Valley in eastern Ladakh region. Fight broke between the both Indian and Chinese militaries, of which 20 soldiers and commanding officers of India were martyred. India and Chinese troops were seen pelting stones on each other and engaging in fisticuffs near the Pangong Lake after the Chinese military transgressed kilometers inside territory controlled by India along the 135-kilometer-long water body. Ladakh is a place that has been of geostrategic importance to both India and China. It lies between the Kunlun mountain range in the north and Himalayas to the south. It was originally inhabited by people of Indo-Aryan and the Tibetan descent. Historically, the region included the valleys of Baltistan, Indus, and Nubra, beside Zanskar, Lohal and Spiti, Aksai Chin, Gari and Rudok. In today's DNS, we will talk about the history of Ladakh and its importance. In the beginning of the 1st century AD, Ladakh was the part of Kushan Empire. Later on, alternating between the two kingdoms of Kashmir and Zangzung, came under their rule. In 1834, General Zorawar Singh, a general of Raja Gulab Singh, who ruled Jammu as a part of Sikh Empire, extended the boundaries of Maharaja Ranjit Singh's kingdom to Ladakh, which was a part of Tibet and was ruled by dynasties of local lamas till 15th century. When the partition of India and Pakistan took place, Ladakh was attacked by the tribal raiders from Pakistan. Kargil was captured by them and they headed for Leh, where they were confronted by the Indian army, who got back Kargil. China today claims Aksai Chin to be a part of Hotan County of its Xinjiang province. India has always considered Aksai Chin to be part of Jammu and Kashmir. Back in the year 1950s, the Chinese built a highway called Western Highway or NH219, connecting Tibet with Xinjiang through this region, which was more easily accessible to the Chinese than to the Indians who were across the Karakoram. India learnt of this road in the year 1957, and it was one of the causes of the 1962 India-China War, after which China strengthened its control over this region. It was built without India's consent. On March 2, 1963, a Sino-Pakistani agreement was signed. With the signing of this agreement, Pakistan surrendered the Saksgam Valley, which was part of the Baltistan region north of the Karakoram. In the year 1951, the People's Liberation Army (PLA) occupied Tibet. They began to eye on Ladakh. The reason was that the road connecting to Kasgar in Xinjiang to Lhasa in Tibet had to pass through Aksai Chin, which was held by Indians but was seldom patrolled by them. The Tibetan Revolt of 1959 and the Dalai Lama's flight to India saw China further strengthening its military presence in Ladakh to ensure the security of NH219. India reacted with its forward policy and began setting up army posts in the region to prevent Chinese expansion. This eventually resulted in the clash between Indian and Chinese forces in the Kongka Pass area in 1959. Later, Galwan Valley became the scene of action when the Indian Army established a post to cut off the Chinese post in the Samjunling area, marking the beginning of the 1962 war. Penongso Lake is 1/3 in India and 2/3 in China, is of great tactical significance to Chinese, who have built infrastructure along both its sides to ensure the speedy build-up of troops. Chinese incursions in this region aim at shifting the LAC westward so that they are able to occupy important heights both on the north and the south of the lake. This will enable them to dominate the Chushul Bowl. During the 1962 war, the narrow Chushul Valley, which lies on the road to Leyte Penongso to its north, was an important target for the Chinese. It was here that the Battle of Chushul was fought. The area spanning Galwan, Dipsang Plateau and the Daulat Beg Oldi DBO is called Subsector North SSN. This enclave that lies to the east of Siachen Glacier is of immense importance given its proximity to the Karakoram Pass, close to China's Western Highway or NH219 to Aksai Chin. It's the SSN Subsector North that provides land access to Central Asia through the Karakoram Pass. Subsector North is critical to India also because it offers maximum scope for military collaboration between China and Pakistan against India by virtue of its location bordering the Siachen Glacier. Domination of this area is also essential for the protection of the Siachen Glacier, lying between the Saltoro Ridge on the Pakistani side and the Saser Ridge close to the Chinese claim line. The Galwan Heights overlook the all-weather Durbuk Shok Daulat Beg Oldi Road, which connects Leh to DBO at the base of the Karakoram Pass that separates China's Xinjiang autonomous region from Ladakh. Domination over these heights allows China to easily prohibit this road. Last year, the Border Road Organization (BRO) made this rugged terrain even more accessible by completing the 430-meter-long Colonel Chuang Rinchen Setu across the Shyok River. With this, the Darbuk Road to DBO became available round the year, and the travel time of troops to SSN was halved. The Chinese have also intruded into the Depsang Plains near a place called Bottleneck Point, an area 7 km away from an ITBP base on the newly built Darbuk Shok DBO road. They have done it previously as well, most recently in the years 2013 and 2015, coming almost 15 km inside the Indian LAC. In 2019, Ladakh was declared as a union territory. The scrapping of Article 370 increased the tension between India and China. Gradually, it led to the conflict that took place in June 2020. Ladakh, since ancient times, held a prominence in this region. Ladakh gained importance due to being a crossroads of trade route. But since Chinese authorities closed the borders between Tibetan Autonomous Region and Ladakh, the international trade dwindled except tourism. With the announcement of central government to make this region a union territory, some ray of hope rekindled, but recent border crisis has again raised a question mark on fate of this region. When the looming crisis will end can't be said, but recent brawl has for sure put forth a gloomy picture of region's future.